that your story is not the worst. We all have our own walks of life. We all have been through our own journeys. Everybody got their sob story. And I want you to know that no matter how depressing and sad yours is, you probably know somebody around you, your immediate circle, that has an even worse story than you do. If you've been through a trauma that you're still healing from, know that there's somebody around you that you know that has been through something even worse. Why am I saying that? Because many times, and when I come on these lives, I'm talking to myself. I'm also speaking to whoever needs it, but I'm talking to myself. Everything that I speak on are things that I need to hear for myself. I don't have a therapist, so I go through my therapy on here. A lot of people would say that that's not a good thing to do. For me, my life is gonna be vulnerable anyway, you hear me? So I want my audience to know who they're dealing with. So that's why I do what I do. But the trauma that you think you're solving and going through on a day-to-day basis, man, right? You gotta understand that it's people that you know that are going through even worse pieces of trauma than you. You said stay live. I'm almost, oh, you're in class. Okay, I got you, bro. I'll be live for a little bit. Well, like the video, damn it. Like the damn video. You ain't like the video. How you want me to stay live? You don't like it. You gotta make the analytics look sweet. So look, man. So look. This shit go either way, man. And like I said, it's not just you. You're not the only one that's been through it. You're not the only one that is walking the difficult parts of life. Some people are just like given the blunt end of the stick and they're always going through it all the time. At least you get wins every now and then. You know what I mean? Like some people, it's people in this world that don't get no dubs. Like no wins at all. Like their whole life is suffering, bro. They could tell you from age 3, you know what I'm saying? And they could be like 27, 28, 30, 40. There's some people that all they know is suffrage. So, as a human, you can't wallow in your sadness, because if you're doing that, then you're saying fuck you to the person that's going through more than you. That's trying to do better with their situation, or that's trying to heal from their situation. So I just wanted to get on here and say that, bro. That your story is not the worst one. Your story is not it's not the worst situation, if that makes sense. There's other people with more difficult plots than you. Thank you for joining the live. If you're hearing me right now, if you agree with anything that I'm saying, do me a favor and like the video, comment, and subscribe. Do that for me. It helps the channel grow. You can't wallow in sadness. You can't wallow in despair. And I'm talking to myself, because I know myself, man. I know me. Sometimes I can get into that woe is me mindset, and it can rub off on the people around me. You know, because, you know, you go through certain things and it's like you look around and you think you've been through the most trauma. But then you get to talking to people about traumas. Like, yeah, let's go trauma for trauma. Central C said, let's go band for band. Nigga, let's go trauma for trauma. You do that, right? And then you realize, like, damn, You went through what I went through, plus some more. So if you can attack life and decide, hey, I'm not gonna let this define who I am, then damn, maybe I should do the same thing. I don't want to have a mask on, but I'm cold type shit. It's like, it's cold. I can't do the cold. I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold at all, man. I'm just cold right now. You said, where am I from? I'm from everywhere, man. I'm a nomad. I'm from everywhere you not from. I'm from everywhere you not from. Wherever you from, that's where I'm from. Because if I get the answer and then people gonna start bitching, you hear me? I'm tired of answering that question. You know what I'm saying? I say I'm from Delaware, niggas gonna be like, no you not. I say I'm from the DMV, niggas gonna be like, no you not. I say I'm from New York, niggas gonna be like, no you not. I say I'm from Sierra Leone, they're gonna be like, no you not. So I'm a nomad, you hear me? I'm one of those people where like, I never get too settled in one area. I have ties to multiple places in my life. Right? I'll give you a breakdown for the 500th time though. My family, we come from Sierra Leone and Nigeria. My immediate bloodline. I have family in Sierra Leone, I have family in Nigeria. S550. 2-seater, no, I need that. I see it. You see the, let me not do that actually. I gotta stop posting where I'm at. Yeah, I gotta chill. Eventually, it's not, yeah, I gotta chill. So, I got family in Sierra Leone and Nigeria. In America, I was born in Virginia. I was here in Virginia from like 0 to like 5. Then, I moved to Maryland for a little bit. When I left Maryland, I went to the Bronx in New York. I lived in the Bronx in New York for a couple years too. When I left the Bronx, I think I moved back to Virginia for a little bit. Then I ended up in Delaware. I spent majority of my childhood in Delaware. And I started my adulthood back in the DMV. So I'm a nomad. But I'm an East Coast nomad. But in Africa, I'm from the West Coast. So I'm East-West. I'm an East-West nomad. Okay? Did that answer your question? Damn, I'm cold as shit. But one thing I will say is, it's not really about where you're from, it's what you take from your environment. Because you could be and claim all the areas in the world, but if you don't learn from any of your areas, then it don't matter where you're from. You could just tell people you're from the void. So, learn from your environment wherever that is. I'm grateful that each environment for me wasn't sweet. In Delaware, I first started off in like Claymont near Green Tree. If you know, you know. When I was young, that was not a sweet area. Claymont even wasn't the sweetest area. So we used to go apartment to apartment, bouncing around until I'll say around 2013, 2014. We moved to Smyrna into a big house. So I went from 2014 to 2017 in a big house. Nigga, I was living like a white man. going to a nice school, driving car to school, blah, blah, blah. I had the girlfriend, all that shit. 2018, kicked out. Now I'm in college. College doing my thing. 2 years, 2020, leave college, drop out. Once I drop out of college, I come over here to Virginia, thugging it, and now I'm here. So that's my life story, man. I moved around a lot. I never had one place that I call home. I have friends in many different places in my life. I'm known in different places in my life. I'm respected in different areas. So in that sense, I'm grateful. Wherever I'm at, I can tell you, wherever I go, my presence is felt. And that's what matters. It's not necessarily where you're from, it's what you do with where you're at. And I know wherever I go, my presence is felt. And I want to give credit to the DMV because, again, every area that I claim has helped me to like formulate my personality that I believe is really awesome. But the DMV, I give the most credit to like pressurizing this diamond that I claim myself to be. Putting me in the most situations where I had to lock in, where I had to prove myself. I'm around too many go-getters and winners. I'm around too many factors right now, you hear me? So I'm not allowed to not do the same thing. When you're the young homie and all your big homies are like striving and doing well in their respective fields, it make you want to lock in your field. But at the same time, when you're the little homie, you gotta get little bro'd a little bit. And I'm telling you, man, I never grew up with a big brother, so I don't know how to get little bro'd. I'm learning. I'm learning, but yeah, man, it was an adjustment for sure. I had to learn how to humble myself, basically. And what I'm realizing is this, right? Each one of the big bros, they all got big bros that I might not see, you know, that I might not like be hip to, but the role that they're playing for me, somebody played it for them. And that's why I like, when my ego's in the way, at least now I had to learn to just let that shit go. Because think about it like this. For someone to even try to big bro you, or to even try to like bring you under their wing and show you the game and, you know, test you at times, in order for those type of things to happen, they have to see something in you. They have to respect something about you. Especially if they do it consistently. You understand me? Like, if you're dealing with somebody that is showing you the ranks, and listen, any field or industry you're in, if someone is showing you the ranks, it's not going to be easy, bro. A nigga not going to just give you game, bro. They got to know who they dealing with, so they're going to piss you off at times to see if you can still operate when you're mad. I'm giving you real live, like, this is life game right now. I'm giving you life game right now. When you receive game from somebody that has the keys in any field, in anything, they're going to test you to see the type of person you are. You can't get mad and fuck up your opportunity. You cannot get mad and fuck up your opportunity to receive game because of ego. This is the number one source of game that I've learned being here in the DMV. Do not allow your ego or your pride to fuck up you actually getting the game that you need to elevate. Because if you think that you're gonna just do everything yourself and go into hermit mode and like cram everything and be like, yeah, I took myself. Yo, that's not how this shit work, bro. In any industry, bro. Because what's going to happen is, even if you have all the potential in the world, and that's all it is until you make some shit shake, you will now be put in a situation where if you close yourself off too much, I'm speaking from experience, you're gonna, the same people that you tried to push away and stiff arm, they will be the ones that you have to rely on. Because again, nobody in any industry could just break through the walls by themselves. Anybody that says, oh, I did this by myself, I broke through this barrier by myself, I had no help, it's not true. In a sense, they're probably talking about a current, like a situation or a time period. But overall, you can't break down the industry by yourself. Nobody. And I thought I was the one to do it. Shit. I was going to be the one to do it. You hear me? But it ain't work like that, nigga. Nigga, I had to sit my ass down in that dungeon. And then I had to receive the help from my people. Whether I like it or not. I had to sit my ass down in the dungeon. And I had to receive the help that I needed. Whether I wanted to or not. And it wasn't a punishment. It wasn't nothing that was to hurt me. It was strictly so that I understood and so that I would understand that, one, it's not a bad thing to receive help. Two, you need help. One, it's not a bad thing to receive help. Two, you need help. So, I hope that makes sense to whoever's listening or watching. If you're young like me and you're good and you're one of them, you could be the one, right? Accept the help when it's coming around. But be mindful though, because again, there are snakes. There are people that will align themselves with you just so that they can try to be the big homie. So that they can try to be the person that you have to check in with. But bro, when that happens, you need to let that person know that you are self-sufficient still. You can receive help, but you are self-sufficient. You know? Nobody should ever make you feel like you need them or you will not get to the next level. Anybody on that type tip, stiff arm that person and go without. More help will come. Because anybody that's trying to make you feel like they're the keys to your future, if a human being is trying to position himself as the keys to your future, that is an evil human being that suffers from insecurities within themselves. I don't give a fuck who it is. And anybody that play with me like that, bro, niggas know me, bro. I'm not even the one, bro. You're not gonna talk to me like that. I'll tell you straight to your face that I don't need you. You hear me? I'm not that person. So when it come down to it, I don't gotta lie, I'm sorry. When it come down to it, you gotta receive the help in the game when somebody trying to school you. You gotta receive the help in the game when somebody tries to school you. Because it's a blessing for somebody to even try to invest something like that into you. If you don't do that, bro, you're gonna be, it's not gonna look good for you. Take the game when you can receive it. But don't be no step over either. Don't let nobody come around you with what they got. Don't let nobody come around you with what they got. What's up with you? I have Wood, how you doing? One Smart Ape, how you doing? Harry Potter, how you doing? John Ramirez, what's up? Don't be no step over, because that's another thing too. If you come from an area with grit, you know, folks might come around you and try to step on you just to see if they can step on you. And if you let them step on you long enough, your reality will be them stepping on you. And that's not the vibe, bro. You're not supposed to get stepped on in this world. That's not what you are. That's not who you are. That's not who I am. And I'm not gonna abuse my power to step on nobody either, because that's not who I am either. I don't need to step on nobody for my progression. I hate people like that. A lot of the times I always hear that that's what you gotta do. You gotta step on people to get to X, Y, Z. But where I'm at in my life right now, bro, I ain't step on shit. I might have stepped on some girls in college, but you know, I didn't apologize. I reached out to all of them and said sorry. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I got a little sister. At the end of the day, I got a mother. I'm gonna have a daughter one day. And I don't want nobody tweaking on them. So I had to try to make shit right with the people I did, you know, greasy, if that makes sense. How you doing? What's up? Not bad. What about you? Arcade music. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Well, what's up with you, man? How was class? What'd you learn today, bruh? What'd you learn? Tell me what you learned today, gang. It's very important to take the game when you can receive it, bruh. If somebody's helping you, they're giving you game, bruh. Take that game, bruh. Especially if you're young. Because a lot of times you can have people come around you and they could try to hold you or compete with you even. You got to think about it, man. When an older person see you doing shit and moving a certain type of way, and they may have restrictions that won't permit them to do the same thing, bro. Jealousy and envy is a real thing, bro. So be aware of that. Be very aware of that. That shit can come from any angle. And again, I'm learning live from the gutter. Like I'm learning live, bro. So everything I'm telling y'all as I'm getting the game right now. Before shit get unchy and all these cameras start to. Cause I'm telling you, by that time, y'all gonna see me, I'm gonna be like this. Cause I'm gonna know it's cap. Y'all just see me walking around here 150, 160 days now. I'm almost at 170. I can't wait to get to 200 videos. But y'all see what it is, man. Y'all see my interactions with people. People checking for me, but it's not too many people checking for me. Hear me? The important people are checking for me, but there ain't too many. But when the cameras come around and this, bro, by Allah, y'all gonna see me. I might crack a smile here. I might crack a smile here and there, but it's gonna be a whole lot of, cause I'ma know. Cause I'ma know. I'ma know. I'ma know for sure. And if, like, I'll say now, niggas be feeling like a target at times. And if I feel like that now, just imagine how you feel when you really a target, you know? I can only imagine, bro. It's not easy. But I fear Allah, man. I don't fear nothing. I fear Allah. I fear Allah. So, I'm gonna see. But until then, I'm gonna pick up every single gem that I'm receiving at this time. And I'm gonna learn each lesson to the best of my ability. And I'm gonna make sure I carry it how I'm supposed to carry it. So I can continue to show up with whatever God presents me with. Cause that's how I'm coming. Let me turn my ass around. I don't even feel like going too far today. Turn my ass around. I really be doing these walks so that I can, get the content out and then see some fresh air. And then I take my ass right back into the dungeon. Take my ass right back into that dungeon, yeah. Take my ass right back into that jump. It ain't safe, it ain't safe once again. No life, it ain't safe way. And you gotta stay behind for the naysayers. And my Virgo twin was a Haitian. I stay out real late past curfew. If they falling out of line, it ain't worth it. I'ma meet you, make a right round Safeway. You could tell by these lines I ain't perfect. I can't wait to drop that one. That one got dropped. I gotta drop that one. It ain't safe once again. No life, it ain't safe way. And you gotta stay quiet for the naysayers. And my Virgo twin was a Haitian. I stay out real late past curfew. If they falling out of line, it ain't worth it. I'ma meet you, make a right round Safeway. You can tell by these lines I ain't perfect. It's your boy Manakimu. I'm off this jump.